is. So I'm going to be swapping the transmission out of the Dodge. Well, it's not the blue one. It's not my big blue Dodge. I wound up getting a Dodge 3/4 ton. It's a gas burner, but it gets the job done. But as of right now, the transmission keeps overheating, and I can't get it to stop. I added a bigger trans cooler, and still nothing. Still overheating. I even added an electric fan. Well, it does the same thing. A lot of times with the transmission, if the fluid hadn't been changed in a long time, then whenever you change the fluid and screen, it can go ahead and cause the transmission to go on out if it was on the verge anyways. So I went ahead and bought a new transmission, and we're going to be pulling this transmission out and getting the new one in. So y'all just stay tuned. All right, so with the new transmission, I have to replace all the sensors with my old ones, in which this sensor right here, pretty sure this is the speed sensor for your speedometer. And then I've got to make sure that everything else is unplugged, which I got to undo all these linkages and whatnot, undo the kick down up here, right here, the shift linkage as well. It goes right here. These are my tranny lines. I'll be removing them as well. But the only bad part about the new transmission, it didn't come with new sensors, in which they hardly ever do. Which that's fine. I'm not spending any extra money on stuff I really don't need to spend money on. Gonna have to pull the dipstick whenever it comes time, in which I'll do that whenever I pull the bell housing bolts, which that'll probably be tomorrow. I've got a buddy that's going to be helping me out getting this out. If I had a lift, I'd be more than happy to do this job by myself, but I just don't feel comfortable pulling this out on my own. I've got a transmission jack, but I can get it down with, it's too tall to fit out from under the truck, so we'll have to pull it down with the jack and go ahead and take it off the jack and slide it out from under the truck. So I bought the new transmission from AutoZone, and the reason why I did that instead of getting mine rebuilt is just the fact that I wound up I'm traveling a lot here lately, and so really a lot of the reason why I haven't been posting very many videos. The last time I'd been out, I travel a lot for work, and I was in Tennessee for the past 5 months, in which I had a lot of stuff I probably should have been recording. It's right before I left, I picked this truck up, and so far I had to replace all 4 tires. I had to replace the steering gearbox, had to replace the radiator, which that's all stuff that y'all probably wanted to see. And all this was parking lot repairs. I was up there in Tennessee. Well, I'm hoping to be able to get a lot more content out. I shouldn't be going over the road very much. Not until the beginning of next year, hopefully. We'll see how that works. But I'm hoping in the next few months I'll have a lot more to do with the S10. Maybe I'm hoping even be able to get it running before I have to head back out. But if y'all want to see more on the places I go, the places I travel to, comment. Heck, I may start just posting traveling videos and stuff like that, as well as me working on stuff, if that seems to be something that y'all might be up to doing, up to wanting to watch. I'm down for any input that y'all are willing to give me. But anyways, I'm gonna get off here because I can't really record and work on that transmission at the same time, but I'll definitely update you as the progress goes. All right, guys, update time. It's the next day. I didn't wait on my buddy to get here before pulling it, but I do have to wait for him to get here to go ahead and get it out from under the truck, because my truck's too low to pull it out on the jack, and the transmission is too heavy for me to try to do it on my own. I'll get fluid everywhere. Better just have a second person. But let me go ahead and crawl under here and I'll show you what I've got going on. It's a mess underneath. Grab my headlamp if I remember where it's at, and I don't. But hold on a second and I will show you. Let me get down here. See, it's out. There's a lot still left to do. Still got to pull this one out, switch all the sensors out, switch a lot of the brackets for like the tranny mount and stuff like that. But ain't gonna be too bad since I can do that. After I get it put on my trailer, I'll go ahead and swap all the sensors into the new one. But anyways, I'm gonna get off here and I'll give you an update once we get all the sensors back in. Well, you guys, update. This is day 4 of the tranny install. It is in. Got in yesterday. But anyways, the transmission's doing great. It ain't overheating or anything like that. Now we got another issue. The rear end, I think bearings are going out in it. I'm about to pull the cover off, but this will be in a totally different video. Figured I'd give you an update on it. But y'all have a good one. Stay cool.